Hello and welcome to the Brick Freak. Today with the review of Mould King's Lane Monster. Model number is 18008 and we are under 900 parts here. 889 pieces, so that's a very light, fun set. Okay. This is a stolen mock. The original is from Nico 71. It looks different from color-wise, the rest is the same, but this here from Mould King looks much better, really. Okay, there are two links in the description. One goes to the set on your World of Building Blocks, where you can buy this with include customs and worldwide shipping and so on. And the rest, the other link goes to the Rebrickable account of Nico 71, where you can download the original instructions. They are for free, or you can thank him, or whatever you want. I didn't sticker it because mostly I sell the sets after the review, because you can imagine if I keep everything, I need a bigger house and perhaps an attorney, because my wife will kick me out. So I sell mostly the sets, and that's the reason I haven't stickered it. But if I would keep it, this one I would definitely sticker, because it looks much cooler. For me, the set is a children's set, really a play set. I'll tell you in a few seconds why. First things first, the size. We have 34 centimeters in length. We have exactly 20 centimeters in height. And it has more width than height. We have 21.5 centimeters in width. So it's a small, compact set. And you see, it's mostly nothing. I can see the camera through this set. This is the look from underneath. Okay, so inside here we have a servo motor, two L motors, and the battery Akku receiver box, everything in one, 2.4 gigahertz and Bluetooth. For everybody who asks, sometimes people ask if I try the app. I have in the beginning, I never used the app. For the review, I don't care about the app. If you want to steer this via app, most models from Mould King are working correctly with the app. Not everything, but mostly. But I don't know if this here will work, because I prefer here the real RC. Okay, we have one L motor here directly on the front, on the back axle, one L motor here directly on the front axle, and the servo motor sits in the middle. So we have a stable under construction. The chassis over it is only connected via the suspension with the rest, and so it is really sturdy, but it can, you see, it had a little bit off-road qualities. Okay. What I was really surprised is that both axles are steerable. So we have a really, we need not much space to turn this thing around here. The instructions are pretty clear, no problem at all with the instructions. The Akku box here, sometimes when you are too heavy, okay. So instructions are clear, no problem. The assembly is very fast. You build a small middle part, then you build the front axle and the back axle together. In one, you build it exactly the same. Front and back axle connected to the middle part, then the base is finished, and then the rest here on top, that you have something that looks like a car and not a driving chassis. So it's very fast, light, very easy to build. It don't need much time, and it's a very light set, and it should be. Okay. I show you how it's driving. because you need both motors, because when I push A, oh wait, if I push A, oh, you see, the rear axle has to push the front axle. And the other thing, the front axle has to tow the back axle, because the motors are blocking. That's normal. So go and push the button here, and then on A, oh wait, one is going in the wrong direction now. And then he's putting both motors on A, and this is the speed. It's not very fast, it's more a crawler or a climber or a monster truck, and monster trucks are not so fast. So that's fully okay. You can easily change, there's a small gear connected to a big one, and just change it. Put the big one above and the small one down there, then it's very fast but has no torque. Or you put two of the same size, then you have a little less torque but some more speed. It depends on you, but it's easy to change. Only change the gears. But like I said, it's a crawler, it's a monster truck. So it's very agile. At the end of the video, when I say bye, wait a few seconds, I show you how he's driving up. I show you again, and I show you how he's monster trucking some speed champions. So now I show you the crawler qualities of this here. Perhaps better this way. So now we are at 10 degrees, perhaps. Voila, you see, no problem at all. So now we are on 20 degrees, no problem at all. I believe now we are on 30 degrees. And he still managed this. He still managed this. And yeah, okay, with 40 degrees, then then he's done. But you see, he is a small climber, and for me this, oh, I had one missing piece. This here, the turbine here, that's from a slew barn set, because the original Lego City turbine, plane turbine that's sitting in front, you see on the picture, that was missing. I had a missing part. I had it a long time ago with Mould King, but this time they forgot this. It's on the way. It's on the way. My supplier sent it to me, but it will take a few days. So I believe the most important for you is to see how it works and not how shiny the chrome turbine is. Okay. So for me this set has two groups of buyers or purpose. First, old guys like me or older guys who are still a child and love driving cars. But mostly I believe this is for children, because it's not so hard to assemble. You need some help here with this part. When you're connecting here through the ball joints, the axle goes through the ball joint, so you have to connect it right. Perhaps a child needs some help there, but the rest is pretty easy to assemble. It's light. You can't give a child a 4,000 pieces Technic car, because it needs perhaps 15 to 20 hours to assemble it. But this here is assembled with some help of an adult in 1.5 or 2 hours. It's really easy, because you're building this here, both parts simultaneously, and so you spare a lot of searching time. So it's very, very fast assembled. The Technic is easy inside. We have no fancy building techniques, so this is really good for children. And the best thing, The only thing here is the Akku box. She disconnects from the half pins on where she's sitting, but they don't disappear. They are connected through the cables, so you can do a lot of crazy stuff with this here. Nothing falls apart. That's really one solid block. So for me, that's a perfect gift for children. We have some spare parts, not much. One of these tubes, you have to cut them. The length is in the instructions, it shows you, but basically you get 2 of these, you cut it in the middle and you pretty have the length you need. Micro USB cable to charge the box, and for Mould King, not many spare parts, only some pins. Pin or two black connectors. That's basically everything. Okay? When I say bye-bye, stay tuned for the Speed Champion smashing. They weren't smashed, but it looks cool. Okay, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, write it in the comments. I try to answer them. And next is from the company Super 18K, the Shelby GT 500, a really big 1x8 Technicar. I finished yesterday with over 3K on pieces. That looks astonishing. Okay, wait, one thing. Here, the RC fits perfectly underneath and it's 5 centimeters high. So you have 5 centimeters from the ground to the chassis, to the parts underneath, so you can drive over small rocks or something with no problem. Okay? Thank you for watching. I'm Frankie Brick Freak and I catch you in the next one. Bye bye. So, Achtung! Oh, ein Rücklicht ist abgefallen.